It's squishy. It's called fashion.
It's all matter, 'cause they don't like the clothes she wears. Don't like the color of her hair.
What's going on, everybody? It's my answer here back on the video. We're back on the video on the channel. In today's video, we're here to obviously give our thoughts and opinions on SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide. And yeah, we're back for it with some more of it, of course. Well, this is like my thoughts, opinions of SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tides because we already beat the game and all those other type of stuff. We already did all of that. So yeah, we're going to give our thoughts, opinions on it, and obviously we're going to see where we go from there. With the bad, the good about the game, and all that. The usual stuff we do every time we beat a game. A gameplay walkthrough and all that. Every game we play on this channel. We give our thoughts, opinions on the game, and see we go from there, and we rate it at the end, and that's pretty much it. But before we get to all that, I do want to say thank y'all so much for all the support on the channel. That means a lot to me in this world. I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I really did want to play this game because I'm a huge SpongeBob fan, of course, and I really, really wanted to give this game, a chance and see how it goes, and also, basically, play this game, play out trophy it, and just play another SpongeBob Adventure game once again. Because the last time I played a SpongeBob Adventure game, it was the Cosmic Shake. I'm sure y'all don't know. I played Cosmic Shake. I played the Battle of the Bikini Bottom. I played two of those SpongeBob games before, and they were very, 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 very fun. You know what I'm saying? And this one is fun too as well. So much fun that I platinum trophy the game. It only took me like 20 plus hours, whatever. So it really wasn't that long. You know what I'm saying? I had to go back and do some few, grab some few chests, do some side missions here and there, the Larry race and all that, and that's pretty much it. And then maybe the golden balloon. I had to get the golden balloon in order to get King's Patrick last outfit, which is crazy to think about because I had no idea when you have to hit the golden balloons in the SpongeBob SquarePants Titan of the Tides, you will have to in order to get hit, if you hit all the golden balloons in this game, you get the King Patrick's outfit, which the last outfit I need to plat trophy the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. But I want to show you guys this too as well. I plat trophy Cosmic Shake, went back and did all that, you know what I'm saying, and then I plat trophy Titans of the Tides of SpongeBob SquarePants, you know what I'm saying. So I plat trophy both of these games. I tried to platinum trophy Cosmic Shake when it first came out, but I kind of took a break from a little bit of platinum trophy because obviously I want to focus on just creating content on the channel without going overboard in platinum trophy games, you know what I'm saying. But went back, got the Cosmic Shake done, tried to get all those done, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And along with that one, of course, I got the Titans of the Tide done too as well. So the platinum trophy Titans of the Tide is all good to go, all ready to go, all set and done. Saying, and for that reason alone, now we done with all that. Cosmic Shake. We don't have to worry about going back and doing that one because we plateaued with that one and Titans of the Tide. So I was like, okay, good. Now I could go ahead and make this thoughts opinion video. You know what I'm saying? It took a while. You know what I'm saying? But it's doable. You know what I'm saying? Especially Titans of the Tides, it's doable. It's like 27 trophies. Got 26 trophies in general. In total, get the Platinum trophy of SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tides. It's not that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? But man, oh man, I will say it's crazy though that I did it. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, it's not so crazy. I was going forward to actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Platinum trophy, the Titans and Tides. So I gotta keep that in mind. And also Cosmic Shake. I did say I was gonna plan on doing the Cosmic Shake, getting that done, right? But little I did not know, I did not expect it, to get done that quickly because I beat the game in 3 days. Then I went to go platinum trophy it, and then got that done. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of similar to what the Cosmic Shake. I think I beat the game in Cosmic Shake within 3 days. Took me a few episodes to like get all uploaded or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Got that done. And next thing we're done with the whole entire Cosmic Shake and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So honestly, like I said, the game was fun. I enjoyed it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But we do gotta get our thoughts and opinions on it, the bad, the good, and then see if we go from there. Obviously. And like once again, thank y'all for all the support throughout. Like we played three SpongeBob games so far on the channel. SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom, and then we got Cosmic Shake, and then Tides of the Tide. All three were great, but my opinion, my favorite one so far is SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom. It was good, man. It was really good. I had to play that one for my childhood because it was my childhood game, SpongeBob game that I grew up playing. So but then I also played the Cosmic Shake here and there. See, gave it a try, and it was fun. Platinum trophy that one, and Titles of the Tide too as well. Um, so it's great. So it's great overall. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys, whenever you guys get a chance to play this game, you guys enjoy it too as well. This game came out like a few days ago, so like around like November 18th of 2025. So basically like 7 days ago. So 7 days ago it came out. So obviously by the time that happens, everybody's already done to beat this game. So, but there's no here, there's no there. So, I'm just glad overall that we beat this game. We don't have to worry about it, and we can just straight up just have fun, play it, and see if we go from there, and then play out trophy and all that. And here we are. Like I said, we're getting our thoughts and opinions on SpongeBob SquarePants Tides of the Tides. And obviously, this is a clip of me playing the last board of the last the last board that we have to do to finish to beat the game. I believe we have to defeat the Flying Dutchman and obviously keep Neptune. So we got to do all that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to put the clip out there and then see we go from there. And yeah, and then see what happens next. So anyways, once again, I want to say thank y'all for all the support on the channel and all that. Let's keep it going. Road to 600 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. We're gonna go from there. And like I said, SpongeBob SquarePants Tied to the Tides. Let's not hesitate. Let's get this over with because I know some of you guys are probably tired of me yapping, but I just want to point it out because, like I said, I like this game. I mean, I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. I had no idea this game was even going to come out until like August when one of my friends told me, like, "Yo, SpongeBob SquarePants Tied to the Tides coming out." I was like, I had no idea there were little to zero promotion of this game, just like Cosmic Shake. They never promote Cosmic Shake, as much just like just like Tides on Ties. Like even SpongeBob like SquarePants Battle to keep the bottle rehydrated never got this much hyped around it. You know what I'm saying? So all three SpongeBob games I played never got like majorly announced it until the like I didn't realize this game coming out. So I came out, played that game, and see we go from there. So anyways, once again, I want to say thank you for all the support channel. So without further ado, let's not waste no time here. SpongeBob SquarePants Titles of Tides, my thoughts, opinions on it. Let's see if we go from there. So, obviously, we're going to start with the bad as usual. We got to get the bads out the way. The bad has to get out the way completely, so that way we could go into the goods and then go from there and get raised at the end. So, the bad part about this game that I did not like about the did not like about the game is number one, it's too short. I'm not gonna lie to you, this game was too short. Now you can make the argument that Cosmic Shake was a bit more longer compared to this game, but honestly, I beat this game within 3 days. Like Cosmic Shake, I beat this game in 3 days, but I could tell it's a bit more longer. You know what I'm saying, compared to Cosmic Shake. You know what I mean? Like when I played Cosmic Shake, there was a lot more longer storytelling in the game compared to what Tides of the Tide did. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it's like a short game or a longer game. Either way, as long as it's good, I'll be okay with that. And it was good for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Tides of the Tide was good for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Just that it was a bit short, if you ask me. Like we had made about like what four or five boards, 4 or 5 places we had to go to in order to beat the game. It was a bit more longer, you know what I'm saying, to do. Well, a bit more shorter to do compared to a Cosmic Shake, you know what I'm saying? I guess they probably toned that down because they like I guess they want to tone it down. I don't know. I don't know, but in my opinion, I feel like they should make a longer game, for SpongeBob SquarePants Tides of the Tides, in my opinion. I feel like longer games should be they should make this one because this could have potential to be a longer game, in my opinion. Now I understand some of y'all gonna say, well, Well, SpongeBob Cosmic Shake wasn't that long. It was probably like 4 hours, something like that. You were right. You could be 4 hours and all that, but I feel like they could have made this a little bit more longer than Cosmic Shake. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got the game. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, Cosmic Shake. You know what I'm saying? Despite all this one, it was a bit more longer than this Titans of Tide. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I feel like this game was a bit way too short for like 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? 4 hours. Now I could easily beat this game in like 3 hours, honestly, but I was so busy getting the platinum trophy, get it out the way, and I didn't think it was gonna be that short for real. That's why the last episode I was like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna be that short. I was like, that's it, damn. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting it to be way more longer, but I guess not. I guess they kind of toned it back and made it a little bit more shorter. You know what I'm saying? But either way, though, regardless, I still have fun with this game, though, despite being shorter. I prefer it to be more longer. You know what I'm saying? But if obviously they don't have that much time, or they probably feel like this is the as short it could possibly be for this game, I understand though. I just prefer this game be more longer. It had potential being longer, but I guess not. So but yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's that. It's a bit shorter. That's one. Two. Unfortunately, we could not use Sandy. Yeah, I was kind of I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad we're using Patrick, which is a huge W. The biggest issue I had with Cosmic Shake is that we was using SpongeBob the entire time and not switching between Patrick and SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? But now in this game, in SpongeBob, Ties of the Tide, unfortunately, we can only use Patrick and SpongeBob, and that's it. No Sandy, no none of that. Because Sandy was like a boss fight, the Hibernation Sandy, which pretty good boss fight. My favorite one so far. You know what I'm saying, of this game. But I just feel like Sandy will be very useful in this game too as well. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Squidward could be. Plankton could be. Mr. Krabs could be. I feel like there are a lot of characters they could put in this game that we have never had in a SpongeBob game ever to be played as. Squidward would be perfect. Mr. Krabs would be perfect. Blazer would be perfect. But unfortunately, we don't got those things. You know what I'm saying? And that's a huge problem. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, if they're not gonna put, um, so they're not gonna put, Sandy in there. At least they did put Patrick in there, which is great. But I honestly wish they would have put, Sandy in there too as well. You know what I'm saying, with Patrick SpongeBob, because if you guys not know, SpongeBob battled the Bikini Bottom. We had Sandy, SpongeBob, Patrick. Now in this game, in Cosmic Shake, we only got SpongeBob. And now in SpongeBob SquarePants Ties on the Ties, we only got SpongeBob and Patrick. I feel like Sandy will be like a really, really useful character in this thing, but unfortunately, I guess because we fought against hibernation Sandy, I guess no, I guess I don't know. But besides that, though, yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, I really wish Sandy was part of this. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't make sense for us to use Sandy, right? You know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense for us to use Sandy, right? But but we can only use SpongeBob Patrick in this one, which is very odd though. I hope that whatever next SpongeBob game that they're making, that they put Sandy in there. They put all these other characters we have never played in a SpongeBob game before. I would love to see what Squidward would do. I would love to see what Mr. Crab would do. I would love to see what other characters that's like beloved in the SpongeBob series to be part of it. Fucking use Gary if you have to in a robot suit or something. I don't know, but that's just me though. So yeah, Sandy was not in here. It was just only SpongeBob Patrick. That was pretty much it. Another thing that I kind of not like about this game, it's gonna be a nitpicking right here. It's that 99 it's that Chef Kiss trophy shit. I hate it so much. If you guys know what I'm talking about, basically, in the last episode, which it was it was the 2 episodes ago, I think it was episode 8. I was playing this mini game where you flip patties over, right? And you have to be on time flipping these patties over, to like, not burn or whatever, right? There was a trophy called Chef Kiss. You had to score a 99, 999, trophy, thing, so in order to get the trophy. Bro, that was annoying as fuck. And then I found a way how to cheese it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, don't focus on the four the side patty. Only focus on the two. You know what I'm saying? Risk yourself getting like two special strikes or whatever and go ahead and flip those. I was like, thank God I got it. It was the only thing that was stopping me from platinum trophy. But overall, like I said, I hated it. It was so stupid. You know what I'm saying? I figured they was going to add a trophy like this in the game. But if you compare it to Cosmic Shake, Cosmic Shake was easy all the way through. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too hard. You just gotta go back and do certain things, do certain side quests, whatever, compared to, obviously to, you know what I mean, to Ties of the Tide, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm saying, I hate that trophy, shit. That was annoying. I hope they don't do that again, but most likely they're probably going to do so and probably make it 2 times harder or whatever. So, cause I was a frustrating shit. I'm getting buck with you. It was really frustrating. So, keep that in mind. All that type of stuff. So that's number three. Let's see, number four. It, what's the thing I like number four? Man, number four. Obviously, I'm gonna nitpick on this one. Hold on, no, I can't nitpick on this one. Hmm. Number four. I think number four. I think the one thing I kind of hate about this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it was not the controllers. It was not. It was something. I can't remember. I always forget about shit. Like, damn, I need to write something down sometimes when I do this game. My thoughts, opinions. I'm not even ready for it. Uh, shit. I don't even know. I guess those are the three things like that I could think of that's bad about this game. Bad about this game, honestly. Because there's nothing pretty much else that I had issue with it. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what the fourth one was, but like, whatever. I mean, the cameras are always ass. I guess you could say the camera angles has always been terrible. I really wish that, like, I don't know about y'all, but I have this issue. I will say that that when every time I try to turn the camera would turn itself for some odd reason. I don't know why. What it would do that in this game is stupid as hell because I tried to go through shits, and then next thing you know, the camera's already turning all the way going over whatever and shit. Like it was annoying. So, yeah, the cameras were very very like annoying. So I guess that's a fourth nitpick thing. I think that's the like one nitpick thing, but the camera's not always not been perfect in SpongeBob games. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is though. So I decided to nitpick on that one, whatever. But yeah, though, that's pretty much it. On the four bad things, I have something bad about this game. You know what I'm saying? Titans of the Tides. Nothing else more, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go to the goods too as well. So let's talk about the goods real quick. Let's get this out this way. The good part about SpongeBob Titans of the Tides. Number one, Patrick is in the game. Patrick is back in the game. Well, we can play as Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the issue I had with Cosmic Shake, literally mostly of that game, is basically Patrick. We can't play as Patrick in the game. That was the issue I had. I was like, bro, why we can't play as Patrick? Why is SpongeBob Bikini Bottom? We could play as Patrick, Sandy, and besides SpongeBob, you know what I'm saying? But we only get to play as SpongeBob. That's it. And you know me, I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. My favorite character of the SpongeBob SquarePants genre series is SpongeBob. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But my issue is that why in Cosmic Shake SpongeBob is the only active character we can play as? Why can't they just put Patrick in there like they did with Battle of the Bikini Bottoms? And it's Sandy too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they could have done something like that, but they finally put Patrick in here, and then man, they made him as useful as a motherfucker. Like he was just as useful as SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing here, you know what I'm saying? SpongeBob is just as important as Patrick is important to SpongeBob. They're both basically BFF. They're best friends. So it's like you want to add, if you're gonna put, Patrick into adventure with SpongeBob, you gotta make him useful, you know what I'm saying? Because Cosmic Shake, the only thing he was useful is to literally give me underwear. Yeah, I'm not joking. In Cosmic Shake, the only thing he was useful to me is giving me underwear. He basically, every time I'm in low health, he would just drop an underwear, and that's it. That was the only thing, and that's a problem. But luckily in this one, he can also throw down the underwear. Well, same thing as SpongeBob too, but you know, most for the most part, I'm just happy that Patch is in the game, man. I am very disappointed in the fact he didn't interact with Mindy though. Mindy was only there for only one fucking scene where the Flying Dutchman hit Mindy and her family with the freaking ghost thing, turning them to mermaid ghost, whatever. I was like, damn, this is the perfect time, Patrick. Get your groove in, you know what I'm saying? But then no, Patrick's like, Flying Dutchman. I was like, God damn it, Patrick, you could have got my phone number. That was another thing I hate about it. I was like, God damn, can y'all just make Mindy and Patrick like interact or something like that? You know what I'm saying? It would make sense, but I guess not. Um, but that's not here, that's not there. Obviously, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? We got Patrick back. I'm just happy we got him back. Like that was the thing here. I was like so nervous that we was never gonna get Patrick back. I was like, oh, come on, give Patrick. We play as Patrick. Finally, play as Patrick. I was like, let's go. We got to play as Patrick. So that's great. It's awesome. I'm glad to play as Patrick. Thumbs up to the game and everything else. So um, obviously, yeah, play as Patrick. That's a W in my opinion. So we got that one out the way. Playing as Patrick. The story is pretty, even though it's kind of wacky a little bit, but it's actually all right for the most part. I enjoyed it. I mean, basically, Flying Dutchman and King Neptune, they don't like each other, so they fight each other to a point where they destroy the Bikini Bottom, and Patrick and SpongeBob have to find a way to stop them, you know what I'm saying, from destroying the Bikini Bottom and all this other type of stuff, because obviously it was like this one big fight that they got involved in. You know what I'm saying? There's one big huge fight that's obviously that happened to Krusty Krab and then King Neptune, not King Neptune, Flying Dutchman just tried to do like atomic bomb explosion and shit, and the next thing you know, this whole people turned to ghostly shit. I was like, what the hell? Like the King Bomb start turning to a ghost spooky town. I mean, Halloween just passed by. I don't know why though, but it is what it is. That store here, the store there. So, um, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we had to like fix their ghostly shit that's going on in King Bow. It's pretty plain and simple. The story here and there. I like when games when storytelling, even though the storytelling was not like all that, so all that great in this game, but if you could understand it from the beginning and all that, you don't have to worry about that when it comes to said when it's all said and done. So that's cool. So, but besides that though, man, I'm just happy that we was able to get a simple understanding of the stories here and there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the beauty of when it comes to video games, that when you have stories, you know what I'm saying, that are so confusing and bland, it's not gonna get that casual audience attention. However, you know about the SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tides games, and the story, you understand it from the beginning, then you'll be like, okay, I understand now. It makes sense. So it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they actually gave us a story that's simple, and then we go from there, and then that was pretty much it. So yeah, story is pretty good for the most part. Although, like I said, I would wish they do more with the story, but in SpongeBob SquarePants, it's they focus probably more on the gameplay than actually on SpongeBob. So keep that in mind. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that. But story is great. I love it. Third thing, the boss. They, the boss in this game, I would say, I'm not gonna. I think between I would say this. I would say this. Titans of the Tides boss is way better than the Cosmic Shake bosses, because the Cosmic Shake boss was way too easy. They could have made it a little bit more challenging. And like I said, when it comes to the beauty of video games in general, in my opinion, if you have a good boss in a fight game and in any game, bro, you got yourself like that's really good. Then you got yourself like a legit good game. Well, one of the good games. And SpongeBob SquarePants, what they did was they gave us bosses like the Flying Dutchman chess, which was not bad. You know what I'm saying? Gave a little bit of competition in there. Sandy's Hibernation Sandy, like Hibernation Sandy. I'm glad they put it in there because the whole Dirty Dan crap. But also the Fly Dutchman and King Neptune, they gave me running my money. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. They actually doing something else. They actually prove doing pretty good. And then the King Neptune statue and all that, which is pretty good too as well. We have four major bosses in the game, so it's like, okay, it's not too bad, you know what I'm saying? It's actually pretty good for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Although I will say, like I said, I think in Cosmic Shake we had like 4 or 5 bosses. We have more than that though, but still, man, I enjoyed the bosses way more than the Cosmic Shake bosses. Like the Cosmic Shake bosses, like Mother Miranda was just too fucking easy. Like she was just too easy. Like I feel like I was like, come on, give me something to work for. You know what I'm saying? Give me a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Give me something to work for. You know what I'm saying? Like not Mother Miranda. Madam Cassandra. Sorry, I said Mother Miranda for Resident Evil fucking 8. She's not in this damn game, Antoine. You fucking dumb fat idiot. Um, you know what I mean? Amanda Cassandra from the last big major boss. You know that the Mermaid girl that tried to kill King Neptune. Yeah, she wasn't that great of a boss. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she was lackluster and she wasn't really that great. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Yeah, but besides that though, um, for the most part, like I said, the bosses in this game way better, way better. I could confidently say that if you're one of those people that actually looking for a challenge when it comes to bosses, play this game. Play this game. You'll probably won't understand what the bosses were to do later on until you start to like understand like, oh, okay, so I gotta do this, do that, and then you'll start to get it like as later goes on. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to these bosses in this game, I was like, wait a second, how you defeat these bosses? What the hell? They were putting all stops to me, and I was like, oh, so you do that one. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of way more simpler, I would say, for than the Cosmic Shake one. But if I'm being real with you, man, that like the Cosmic Shake bosses were not was not hitting compared to the Titans of the Tide bosses. It was actually pretty good. It was more enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Gave me some challenges. I'll even say you could make the argument it's probably the bosses in this game are way better than the SpongeBob Bikini Bottom bosses. I'll keep a buck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of up there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? The bosses in this game gave me a tough time a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the bosses in this game they did a pretty good job. So yeah. So that's the third thing I like about the bosses in the game. Fourth thing, obviously the maps, the boards, everything. I feel like what they were doing with this, they basically going with this Halloween thing. But obviously, the game came out in November. Halloween was like in what October to October 31st. Like I don't get it. It's very very weird. But it's no here, it's no there. Obviously Halloween. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously that's I think that's the whole theme of this game, ghostly stuff. You know what I'm saying? They try to mix with Flying Dutchman and all that. Um, Goldfish Island is pretty fun. I think I enjoyed that one a lot more. I think that's my favorite place in this game, the Goldfish Island, vibing, beachy. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty simple to do. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So yeah, for the most part, I actually enjoy the 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 places that we went to, the Goldfish Island, I believe, and then there was the King Neptune Palace. That was pretty cool too as well. Atlantic City. I thought we was gonna go. You remember that one movie when we had the Atlantic City where everybody was singing? I thought we was gonna go to that Atlantic City. I was like, oh, we're going to Atlantic City. Turns out we're going to Atlantic City that's like ain't shit and it's dead in the water, like from the underground. And I was like, okay, well that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't complaining about it. It is what it is. So like it's like whatever. So okay. And then I think after that we went to I think after that, I think I remember we went to Jellyfish Fields, the snowy Jellyfish Field. And y'all heard the music and everything, you know what I'm saying? They kind of give you that reminiscent of like the SpongeBob Rehydrate, SpongeBob, Battle Bikini Bottom music with the Jellyfish Field thing. But they did a little bit of remix to it. That's pretty cool. I actually like that one a lot. It's not too bad. For the most part, it's actually pretty good. So like it was like, damn, they actually putting something in the studio with the music and all that. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's not all great and all, you know what I'm saying? But like it's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Go back to jellyfish fields, but in a snowy way, which makes sense because snow is like around the corners, like only getting close to December, whatever. So that's pretty cool. It makes sense. Um, but also, what also makes sense too as well is the fact that I forgot. It also makes sense the fact that we went back to Bikini Bottom to finish what we started with the whole Fly Dutchman stuff. Because this started at Bikini Bottom, then all certainly it's ends at the Bikini Bottom, so it makes sense. So yeah, the places I like it. The ship though, the ship is actually pretty cool. I like the ship and all that. So um, ship is actually pretty cool. So um, you know what I'm saying? So it's great too as well with the place and all that. So that's great. All right. Another thing. Okay, what was I also liked about this? I'm not gonna lie to you. What I liked about this game, honestly. Oh yeah, I think that's just the fifth one, right? Fifth one or fourth one. I don't know, the fifth one. The obviously, I think the skills. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what they did with the skills in this game is so outstanding. I would say it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. Like this the fact that we still have the bubble blowing thing, you know what I'm saying, for SpongeBob where we throw bubbles at people and we start turning enemies into bubbles. They still kept that along with the stomp. And then they put in a little bit of combos, well, not only for SpongeBob, but also for Patrick, was pretty cool. This fork that Patrick has, where he pulls people and all type of stuff, that's actually pretty nice. It seemed like they were trying to go all in to actually make Patrick like more useful, just like as SpongeBob, like I said earlier. And I like that they're upgrading the skills and actually, putting more detail into the skills and be like, okay, we can make Patrick uh, skill. We can make Patrick, get the fork and all type of stuff, make him more useful, pulling and all type of stuff. That's a great idea. Shout out to the devs that actually thought of an idea of having Patrick having this magic fork from the Goldfish Island from the Captain Goldie, and then you have this little pull mechanic fork, a fork thing that pulls people, which is actually absolutely pretty awesome. I like it, and also the combination, the combos and all of that, which is pretty cool. I like how they do with that one too as well. I think we had that in Cosmic Shake. I'm not sure, but like it's actually pretty cool that I actually, giving SpongeBob, more of a and Patrick more of like a more of a skill thing to do in this game rather than just being a one hit whatever, hit enemies whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like SpongeBob Battle Bikini Bottom, where SpongeBob only can swing his whole thing one time instead of doing a combo, and Patrick only do the belly button hit only one time doing the combo. That's it. But now in this game, we have three combos in one. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Now, could they add more combos to the game? Yeah, they could. But at the same time, I'm fine with the combos they got. So, yeah. So overall, I enjoyed it for the most part. So, yeah, this is great. All right. So the another thing I liked about this too as well is this is gonna be a nitpick one right here. It's the coins. I like the fact that we can finally have coins instead of this goose shit. Like I don't know about y'all, but getting coins in this game, getting like so much money in this game is so much easier and better compared to when we had to go through the cosmic shake with these goose stuff. You know what I'm saying? The shiny stuff to me, in my opinion, the battle key, the bottom one, when we get shiny objects, stuff like that, those are good, but the coins are really good too as well. I'm glad that they're changing things up instead of the goose shit. The coin stuff is actually pretty awesome because I experienced like way more coins than getting goos and stuff like that. Because every time I played I went back to play Cosmic Shape in order to get the Platinum Trophy. But I didn't have enough for like the goo or whatever. So I had to like grind a little bit more levels, whatever, in order to get the goo and all that type of stuff. Replay the levels, get more goo, whatever. Compared to the Tides on Tides, the coins, it seemed way more better, or they increase the chance you get more coins way more compared to what they do with the Tides on Tides. No, with the Cosmic Shake, you know what I'm saying? Because Cosmic Shake had goos, and it was hard to get some of these goos or save some of the goos up to like get your outfit, whatever. Compared to we have right now with Titans of Tide with the coins, it felt like it's so much easier to get these. You know what I'm saying? It's so much easier to get these coins, whatever. And it felt like it's like they actually want you to give you all these coins in order to get all the outfits, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I did all this at first try when I play this game in my first attempt or try to play this game, you know what I'm saying, Tides of the Tides, I got like over 20,000. No wait, I had 30,000 plus coins already in my first run. I'm like, damn. When I played Cosmic Shake, I had like only like 15,000, goos, whatever. So they actually increased the chances of you getting more money or coins, whatever, compared to what you get in Cosmic Shake. So I was like, damn, they're actually really caring about the coins, whatever. Y'all see me right here. I got 29,000. Like I was about to have I have 30. I'm about to have 30,000 like coins when it's all said and done in the game. And with those 30,000 coins, I was able to buy every single items in Pearl Shop that include the display. That include the display. You need that for a trophy, and the photo filter. You need that for a trophy. And I was able to buy all the underpants, pieces. No, underpants pieces or underwear pieces. You know what I mean? Compared to I think compared to the Cosmic Shake, it made it more difficult to get these stuff and items all types because you wouldn't get that much goo, whatever, in the Cosmic Shake compared to getting coins in Tides of the Tide. So keep that in mind. So yeah, I'm grateful for the coin stuff. It's pretty cool. So yeah, the coins W. Um, what else I gotta say about this whole entire thing? Oh yeah. Another thing, there's rarely no puzzle pieces. I mean, well, there's puzzle pieces, but it's simple. You know what I'm saying? They kept the puzzle pieces simple in this game. There is going to be puzzle pieces you're going to have to figure out in this game, but they kept it simple. If you understand how it goes and how it went, understand how the puzzle pieces, how it goes, where the object goes to, where, they kept it simple in this game, and which is pretty cool because I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate puzzle pieces in video games in general, in my opinion. But if it means to get to the next level, then fine. I understand it. It's pretty simple. What you gotta do, what you need to do, whenever. I learned it like I'll say, okay, you need to go this one, go that one. Oh, it's pretty simple. Oh, it's no problem. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty awesome. And like I literally like I was like, oh, so all you gotta do is do that. Like they kept it simple puzzling because they could have just difficultly messed us all up, and then it would have been a problem puzzling piece in the game. But the puzzling in this game is way easy. So if you're one of those people that are like kind of scared of the puzzle stuff, it's easy. It's plain simple like along the way. Like when you understand like it goes a long way. So keep that in mind. So obviously the puzzling it's way more easier in this game. So keep that in mind on the back of your mind, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it on that one. Obviously, that's another thing. I think it was what's really good about this game too as well. I mean, we were able to get the going spatulas, but that was like towards the end of the game. It ain't that ooh and ah, so it's like whatever. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. On everything I talked about, Cosmic Shake. I'm not Cosmic Shake. SpongeBob SquarePants Tides of the Tide. I think that's everything I talked about, and what's the good and what's the bad about the game. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, this game for the most part is pretty fun, pretty simple. If you're one of those people that like want to play a fun game or any type of game that's involved with SpongeBob or any cartoony characters, whatever, this would be the right game for you to play. I enjoyed it for the most part. So with that being said, um, honestly, I mean, what do I have to rate this game? Honestly, I mean, I would say Cosmic Shake. Was it? Would I rate Cosmic Shake 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10? I think I rated like 6 out of 10 or whatever. Which it was okay for the some part. But for the most part for this game, I would say this game is kind of like pretty cool. Is it better than the SpongeBob SquarePants Battle King Battle? Nope. It's not, but it's better than Cosmic Shake, I can tell you that much. And I had way more enjoyment playing SpongeBob Battle Bikini Bottom. No, I had way more enjoyment playing SpongeBob Tides of the Tide compared to Cosmic Shake. You know what I'm saying? But is it better than the Battle Bikini Bottom? No, but it's still fun regardless. So in hindsight, I would get this. I'm gonna get this a 7.5 out of 10. I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it for the most part. I enjoyed it for the most parts. Obviously, it's some parts, the game was like fun here and there. Some were not, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But regardless of the most parts, I enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? Had a good time playing this game all the way through, replaying it for the platinum trophy and all that. Um yeah, it's fun. It's fun for the most part, you know what I'm saying? It's fun for the most part. I enjoyed it. Um obviously it's very fun, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. If you're one of those people that are like, getting the hang of like playing like cartoony games or like have fun playing cartoony games, I think this game is right for you. So if like I said, I'd rate this, it'll be a 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty fun for the most part. I enjoyed it. Um, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys ever played the game or you try to give it a chance. Um, I heard they did a demo in this game like a week before the game came out, but I was like, I didn't know about that. I just want to get the full game and get this over with. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know about that, but overall, this game is for the most part it's pretty good, pretty chilling. It's nothing too difficult. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too bad. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy Cosmic Shake, but like compared to Titans on the Tide, I prefer Titans on the Tide better over, Cosmic Shake. So keep that in mind. So yeah, that's just my opinion though. But overall, this game's pretty good. So, what do I think is going to happen from here? Obviously, they're going to have to make another SpongeBob game, but I think it's going to be quite some time before we get another SpongeBob game. Now, if they're going to make another SpongeBob game, I better see Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Plankton be a fightable character in the game. I better see them all three be a fightable character in this game because I would love to see, um, some other characters besides Patrick, Sandy, and SpongeBob be a fightable character in this game. I feel like Patrick. I feel like Squidward could hold his own with his clarinet, Mr. Crowd with his claw, and Plankton with like a ray gun or something like that. I think that would be pretty good if they have all more characters be more playable, other than Patrick, Sandy, and SpongeBob. Because we so far got these people being playable, but I feel like we could got more if if obviously we get more characters to play. I feel like they can. So I don't know, man. But that's just my opinion, though. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what other settings they're gonna make. Like what's gonna be going on in the Kingdom. I don't know what they're gonna do. All I know is that they got so many plans, options, or whatever. But regardless, you know, I enjoyed this game once again for the most part. I honestly, like I said, I hope that we get more fightable characters in the SpongeBob game, but also um, keep SpongeBob as the main character, but also on top of this too as well. Um, Maybe create another Spencer or SpongeBob somewhere where they go through a time machine. I don't know what they're gonna do, but regardless, it is what it is. Or I got an idea. How about this? SpongeBob Battle the Key Bottle 2. Hey, hey, SpongeBob Battle the Key Bottle 2, or SpongeBob the movie. You know, say make that as a game. You see what I'm saying? THQ, hey THQ or Hordic. Write that down. You know what I'm saying? SpongeBob Battle Key Bottle 2. Maybe go back to that one to like the aftermath of the Battle Key Bottle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Make SpongeBob Battle Key Bottle 2. You got my money. Or make the SpongeBob the movie. You know what I'm saying? Remaster it. That would be good. I'm just saying that would make money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help you out. But regardless, I'll still play another SpongeBob game, see where we'll go from there, and see what happened. And obviously, we'll see what we'll see what happened on another adventure of SpongeBob SquarePants and his friends too. So keep that in mind. But yeah, man, I got nothing to say, man. Thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what would y'all rate SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide. Let me know in the comment section what your full thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? If you played it or if you see other people play it, what would you rate it? Would you play it or not play it? It's up to you. I already played trophy in the game, so I spent my time playing this game. Now it's time to move on to another gameplay walkthrough of the channel. This game is fun. I enjoyed it for the most part. Uh, I don't know what other SpongeBob game they're gonna be making. Like I said, either SpongeBob Battle Key Bottom 2 will be great, or SpongeBob the movie, whatever. You know, replay that value. I don't know. You tell me. But anyway, besides that though, hopefully I enjoy this whole entire SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide, you know, thoughts and opinions video. Let me know how you feel about that. And I'm gonna get up out of here, man. And as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.